Alright guys, what's up? This is John from Magic Tech Review. So I just saw CES and I saw the ZTE phone that was announced, the LG phone that was announced. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at both phones, what I thought about them, what spec bumps and stuff like that. So if you like the video, please leave a like. Let's go ahead and shoot for, I don't know, about 50 likes, and let's get to it. Alright guys, what's up? This is John from Magic Tech Review. So the first phone we're going to look at real quick is the ZTE Blade V8 Pro. That is a heck of a name to say. And here it is, panning and zooming and stuff like that. So yeah, and there's a lot of people at CES right now covering it. Obviously I can't be there, but I'm going to go ahead and talk about the ZTE phone first. As you know, I'm a big ZTE fan, so I'm glad to see them bringing that Blade. It was in Europe and Asia, and now they're bringing it over to the United States, so that's a great thing. It says the V8, I'm going to quote them here, yet another affordable dual camera phone. It's the cheapest one we've seen so far. So the price is $230, I see, and that can even come down more, with pricing for contracts and prepaid and, subsidizing. So yeah guys, it's got two 13 megapixel cameras on the back. It's got a fingerprint sensor. It's got a home button on the front. It's kind of weird, just really kind of strange to me, but that's the way they decided to go with the ZTE phone. And as you can see here, like I was showing you, kind of has that ZTE. That's kind of how my ZTE Grand X Max 2 looks like, with the bottom grill right there and the little polished type metal looking thing with the USB type C charger and the speakers firing downwards. So yeah, so let's go ahead and take a look into these specs real quick. Like I said, $230. It's got two 13 megapixel cameras in the rear, 5.5 displays, full HD display screen, octa-core Snapdragon processor. I believe it's 2.0 octa-core Snapdragon, which is, wow, it's pretty powerful. Let's see here. They're saying that it's better, a little bit better than the Honor 6X. Let's see here. So that's the fingerprint sensor I was telling you right there about. So there you go. And big shout out to Engadget, bringing the news first. So it says, okay. Then it's got the 8 megapixel camera in the front. Let's see here. Just trying to give you guys the gist of the thing. So a lot of these companies are going with the dual camera setup in the back. I really don't use the bokeh effect, to be honest, but I guess it's cool to have two cameras in the back. I don't know. It says it has a monochrome sensor, captures more detail than a single camera would. In addition to bokeh, the V8 Pro second camera has a fun monochrome mode that lets you see in real time your frame in black and white before you snap your photo. It's like having a live filter. The 4K video recording is cool on the back. That's going to be a nice one. 8 megapixel front camera. Let's see what else we can deduce here. Yeah, so I mean, it's not too much like the ZTE Grand X Max 2, the ZTE Grand X Max 2, ZTE Z Max Pro were really good phones, and I really don't see how they can improve that much on them. So it looks like they got a spec bump, battery bump. Well, no, they didn't get a battery bump. It does come with 32 gigabytes of storage, 625 Snapdragon processor, 3 gigabytes of RAM, which is cool. So, and you can actually pre-order it now. Alright, let's go ahead and go on to the LG Stylo 3. And here we go with the LG Stylo 3. Says makes official at CES the latest stylus toting mid-ranger. It's true, back in December, LG proved it couldn't wait. They did leak all their phones basically, and today bear different branding. In America, it will be called Stylo 3. Right. I don't know why they kept saying stylus. While other markets will get it as the Stylus 3. Who cares? Why LG has continued to give this line of handsets two different yet incredibly similar names isn't clear, but that's how things are anyway. So here we go. We get a look at the phone right there. So you got looks like you got the power button right there, and that doubles as a fingerprint sensor. So they're going to be putting a fingerprint sensor in there. They're going to be putting 3 gigabytes of RAM. Let's see here. Like the identical Stylus 3, the Stylo 3 comes with a 5.7-inch 720p touchscreen. The chipset with a 1.5 gigahertz octa-core Cortex-85 CPU. Wow, still 720p screen, huh? A 13 megapixel main camera, and 8 megapixel selfie snapper, 3 gigabytes of RAM, 16 gigabytes of expandable storage, 4G LTE support, a 3200 milliamp removable battery, runs on 7.0 Nougat. Let's see, dimensions there. Comes with a stylus, but also a fingerprint scanner and an FM radio. Okay. It will be available in metallic Titan and pink gold. So yeah. So that's the Stylus, or Stylo, or Stylus 3. So it got a little bit of a spec bump, like the ZTE one did. Last year's phones were really good, guys, and I really enjoyed all of them, really. Like I was telling you before in another video, you know, LG Stylo 2, ZTE Grand X Max 2, Idol 4, you really couldn't go wrong with those phones. So I feel like there's not much to improve on these phones this year. It's more like just like a spec bump. Next Android version, they're not really stirring the pot too much, which is fine. 720p display screen. I don't really watch it in 1080p, so I can actually deal with 720p. As long as the cameras are actually 1080p, then you know it doesn't really matter to me. So yeah, Stylo 3 definitely going to be a nice pickup phone when it comes out. So hopefully Cricket will be getting one of these two phones. So thank you guys for watching. And if you liked the video, please leave a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.